a world of sleek and serious, some might say boring cars, this EV dares to be fun, with a little bit of French flair. This is the all-electric Renault 5. Could it be the coolest compact EV of the year? Scratch that, the coolest car of the year. First impressions, Renault are going to sell or lease an absolute boatload of these. The previous version of this, I think, sold something like 9 million. And this car is the electric vehicle of the future. Well, the right now. They've nailed it. They've got so much right. The design, the look, the speed, the agility. It ticks a lot of boxes for me. One of my favourite features of this car is the gamification of driving. So it's got a safety and an eco mode, and it rates you based on how economically and how safe you're driving. So if your indicating is not on point, it will take off a point. If you're braking too late, it will take off a point. If you're driving too close to a car in front of you, it'll take off a point.
I get the point.
You get the point. But also, if you're being aggressive with your driving style, it will reflect on your game system there. And I love it because it's making me drive a lot more safer. Oh, it's just beeped.
Right, let's talk numbers, because under all that retro charm, the Renault 5 is rocking some pretty modern EV tech. We're in the iconic 150 horsepower comfort range spec, which gives us a 52 kilowatt hour battery. That translates to an official WLTP range of up to 248 miles, though as always that depends on how heavy your right foot is and how much heating you're blasting. Performance wise, it does 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds, with a top speed of 93 miles per hour, which is more than enough for city zipping and the occasional motorway blast. On the charging front, max DC speed is 100 kilowatts, which means a 10 to 80% top up should be around 30 minutes if you're plugged into a proper ultra rapid charger. And if you're charging at home using a 7 kilowatt wall box, expect a full charge overnight, so you can wake up full of juice. It's not trying to be a supercar, it's just nailing the basics with a bit of flair and a lot of charm.
The Lord of Cars said, "Let there be light." Gotta say, what a phenomenal job they've done on the styling of this. I'm a big fan of it, love the detail across here, love the presence, love the character that they've achieved with this. Those daytime running lights as well, LEDs look beautiful. And the fact that it looks so close to the original concept that we saw back in the day is really impressive. Ooh. You are gonna love this feature. From the outside, you can tell by these flashing LEDs whether your car is fully charged or not. At the moment, we are on about 80%. Nice touch. I genuinely cannot work out my favourite angle of this car. I'd love to know what yours is, let us know in the comments below. But from the side profile, the 3/4, you see this amazing red stripe detailing here. You've got the 5 there in a classic retro kind of look and font. And then you've even got this nice styling down the sides here and little nods to the fact it's a Renault 5 here. You've got a 5 there and other little French bits around the car, like a little French flag there to remind you where this has come from and the heritage that the Renault 5 has brought back for the 21st century. Unlike some cars that have had a dramatic rebrand and have nothing to do with their originals, you know who I'm talking about, Ford, this definitely takes me back to those days, driving down the Drapery in Northampton, watching the boy racers revving their engines outside McDonald's. Staying true to its Renault 5 heritage. Could this be a contender for rear of the year? I think so. Loving the detail here, loving this across the back. Windscreen wiper, hallelujah. Spoiler alert, it's not an auto tailgate, but you don't need it. Bosh. Voila, the interior of the Renault 5. Welcome to Funky Town. First impressions, it's stylish. I don't feel like they've skimped either. They've got a nice finish there, lovely stitching, and loving this center console here, slightly angled towards you as well. The screen is big, you've got a nice screen in front of you there, and the steering wheel feels good and chunky. Are you ready for the things I don't like about this car? No! Number 1, this thing, the gear select. I love it being up here, but when you're trying to get it into park, it's really awkward because it doesn't, you have to use this button to engage the park brake. Why have they not just put a park button there on the end of the stalk? That would be so much better. Being really brutal. The indicator's a bit loud. Oh, one other thing, a little bit dark in here. A sunroof would be nice, but for this price point, you can't complain. Let's talk about storage. Under the armrest here, you've got enough room for things like your wallet, Couple of walkie-talkies, not loads of room, but not bad at all. Here, got about enough room for your select car leasing coffee mugs. Other coffee mugs are available. Also comes with a divider there. Fits a normal size water bottle. Does it fit the big water bottle? Not there, just about there. Let's talk about the door bin. No chance of getting the big water bottle in the door bin there. That just falls out. But small water bottle, no problem. Could do with a little bit of felt to stop stuff scratching around. You know, if you put keys in there, you're going to hear it scratching around till the cows come home. A random little cubby hole here. Doesn't even fit your small wallet. I don't know what you put in there, maybe a GoPro. You've got 2 USB charging ports there, place for your pen, and a 12 volt. And you can also have wireless charging just there as well. So you could technically have 3 devices, maybe even 4 charging down here. Oh, do you know what? I haven't even looked at the glove box yet. Oh, it's not very big. Can you get a camera in there? No you can't. Select car leasing coffee mug? Yes, no problem. Welcome to the Renault 5 Breaking Dad Challenge. Let's get up to 60. And slam on the brakes, see how she performs. Good. Very good. Very impressive. Woo!
Boot space in a compact EV is always a bit of a gamble. So what are we working with in the Renault 5? With the seats up, you've got 326 litres to play with, which for a small electric hatch is surprisingly generous. For comparison, that's over 100 litres more than the Mini Cooper electric and nearly double what you get in the Fiat 500e. Drop the back seats and it opens right up to 1,106 litres. Now the big question, does it pass the Golf Club Challenge? Yes, but only just. You'll need to angle the bag in and take the driver out, unless you're happy bending shafts. There's also a handy 27-litre underfloor compartment, perfect for your charging cables or hiding snacks from the kids. It's no cavern, and that high load lip might catch you out with heavier items, but overall, for a car this size, it's a practical little boot that punches above its weight.
Oh, welcome to the back of the car. It's nice, but if you're very tall, you might struggle. This is set to my driving position, not loads of room. Decent headroom though, notable emissions, no grab handle, no climate control, no ports to charge your devices, no armrest. But they do have ISOFIX in the back, here and also in the front. A couple of nice little lights there. Generally, pretty nice, comfy place to be.
And remember, if this car doesn't float your boat, there are plenty of other lease deals available on Select's newly revamped website. Oh, and you can turn the car around, change the colour, and read full reviews. Remember, if you don't subscribe, you might miss a review for the car of your dreams. Head over to our YouTube for more electrifying content.
Ali G would love this car.
Follow me.
Hi. Can't do it. A really good litmus test for any car is, are you willing to jump in the car to do the smallest of errand? Yes, I am. So Mrs. B wanted to pick up from the train station. No worries, I'll be there in 2 minutes. Do the school drop off? Yep, no worries. Get a pint of milk? Yep, no worries. You just want to jump back in this car and zip it around.
If this car was a celebrity, who would it be?
Prince, because it's funky, it doesn't care, it looks ostentatious, bright colours. Yeah, take you to Funky Town.
What are you doing now, Richard?
Glad you asked, Dad. Well, we're going to use the vehicle to load adapter.
Okay.
And we're going to pump up the kayak using the car.
Oh,
So-
excellent. Does it have to be yellow to have a vehicle to load facility?
Yes, absolutely. If you've got a stupid question, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to answer it for you.
Well, Zelensky is ready to meet Putin for peace talks in Istanbul.
Oh, here we go.
V2L stands for Vehicle to Load. It lets you use the car's battery to power things like tools, appliances, or in our case, a kayak pump. Basically, it makes your car a giant portable power bank on wheels.
No. You stay there, Dad. I've got it. Got it. God. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot my life jacket.
What should we plug in next? Drop in your weirdest ideas in the comments.